Hi, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Cadence Wood Graining effect tool. Now this is one of my favourite tools to use in my crafting. It's got so many uses, you can use both sides of it. So we've got a fringe edged here and we've also got all of the grains in it here. And you can create two effects with these, and I prefer to use this side as the effect that it gives is so impressive. I've used it over and over again, as you can probably tell, and it is always my go-to project. So what I'm going to do is I've got some cardstock here, and you could use wood, you could use polystyrene, fabric, you can use it on loads of different surfaces. If it's a rounded surface, you might want to apply a little bit more pressure, but you can still get the effect on all of those textured surfaces. So paint-wise, I'm using the Cadence Very Chalky wash effect today, and the reason why I'm doing that is it's got a longer drying time, meaning I've got more time to work with it. But if I wanted to use an acrylic or an emulsion or a different type of paint, all I would need to do is add the Cadence extender, and that gives you a longer working time, so it means I can use my paint and not worry about it drying too much before I scrape it away with my tool. So with my paint, I'm going to apply this with just a flat brush. It's the quickest way I find to apply the paint, unless you wanted to use a roller, but you may get a slight effect in the paint when doing that. So if I apply the paint just to this side of the cardstock here, and you want to apply a nice generous amount, if you've got any excess on there, you can scrape it off and add it back to your pot before it has mixed with any other paints. So covering the entire surface, and this looks really nice when you're creating on canvases or wood effects on books and journaling. It works really well with all those mixed media projects. So taking the wood graining effect tool, you can see it's got a bowed front to it. And what we need to do with that is rock it back and forward using that arch that it's given us, and that will give us the wood effect. So starting from the top, if you rock it back and forward, and you can go straight away on your second part, and it doesn't matter if you feel like you're going to mix it up, it's not going to blend, it will all evenly work out. So you can see I've gone down this second strip here, and it's not messed up the first section that I did, and that's because the wood graining effect tool will gather those grooves it's already done, blending it all together nicely. So if I do it one more time just to show you, and as you can see I waited about 10-15 seconds there after I had applied my paint to put the wood graining tool in. This paint still hadn't dried. So you're dragging it down off the page to give you the wood effect. So starting from the top, and I've not cleaned my tool yet, it's still got some of that paint on there, and it won't matter, it won't affect the pattern that it's going to give me, but if you obviously use a different colour you might want to change over, use a different tool or give it a good clean. And if I start at the top and drag it, rocking it back and forward, you're creating those large knots in the wood. And at the edge of my page here, I don't want to go over my page because I don't want to get it on my table. So if I go over and overlap the bit I've already done, it'll mix nicely, still creating the wood effect tool, but hasn't messed up my original work. So that is the Cadence Wood Effect tool. Thank you for watching.